whether it's a New Age manifestation, whether it's a traditional religious seeking of God, whether it's a Puritan working harder, whatever the fill in the blank is, you should be doing it, and you're not. So, of course, the message is clear that you're screwing up. And the difficulty is that there is a quality within you that agrees. That's that quality that still has the sense, what I call a sense of personal authorship, which is the feeling that I can make something happen of my own power. And that you've had since you were 2.5 years old. That developed as a quality of human development. From 2.5 forward, you have the sense that I should be able to manipulate my environment here. I should be able to get my will manifested. And having had evidence of that, say, okay, I'm going to get my parents to come to me. And you do something. And they come. And you go, see? See what I can do? I am making this happen. And the sense is, I'm the source of this. And as long as the universe is doing its job by responding to your will, everything's fine. The problem comes when there's this disconnect between what you feel the universe should do, in this case, your parents should come, and they don't. Now, things get really complicated. Because not only am I unhappy that I'm not getting what I wanted, but the universe is out of order. Because I should be able to make this happen. And I can't make it happen, yet I should, and so there's something broken. There's something fundamentally flawed about life. And that's, the frustration of the 2-year-old, this terrible twos, when I should be able to make this happen, and I can't. And it's horrible. It's a horrible, horrible state. So we, as human beings, learn to adjust, if we're well-adjusted human beings, to that frustration, somehow manage the frustration of when the world doesn't cooperate with our needs and desires. But rarely is that fundamental notion examined. That fundamental belief and sense that I am controlling things here. That it was I authored that action which brought my parents. That I was the source of it. That isn't examined. It is simply accepted and reinforced by your parents and your schools and your religions throughout life. And you're told this is what you should do, and that you, of your own power, can do it. And if you don't, you're punished. And you're not punished for the action, but you're punished for not trying. You're punished for not making the effort. Because clearly, if you had made the effort, you would have gotten the result. You would have been good if you had simply tried. But you didn't try. So you're being punished for not doing it. Which is why I love Ramesh's story Ramesh Balsekar, who's my guru, his granddaughter, who was then 3 or something. She was a very active child, real high energy, run around. And she was just wearing her mother out. One day her mother just, had it totally up there. She said, Akshara, I want you to go into your room, sit on the bed for 5 minutes, and ask God to make you a more tranquil little girl. And she said, okay, Mommy. And she went in to bed, into the bedroom, sat there for a minute, came back out. She said, her mother said, did you pray to God? She said, yes, Mommy, I did. Okay, go play. Next day, Akshata was Akshata, and she's running around being crazy, and her mother goes, Akshata, I thought I asked you, I told you to go in and to ask God to make you a more tranquil little girl. And he said, Mommy, I did, I prayed very hard. She says, so that must mean that God must like me just the way I am, or he can't do anything about it.